Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So in this video we will try to implement the validation for this candidate profile. So here if you try to check our candidate profile, so we are trying to update and we are trying to create it, but we are not writing any validations for this one. So let's try to write the validations for this. So we using our JOI. I am creating a new folder that is nothing but schemas. Okay. And here I can create one candidate profile dot schema dot ts. So here can export function candidate profile create schema. So this is our schema. So now here what I need to do, so I need to return this one. How this JOI will be, I didn't remember exactly. JOI, this JOI npm package documentation. Let's try to read it. Okay, it's a different thing, right? Let's go and write it here. Understood. So we should not write like this. Export constant candidate. Okay, export candidate profile schema. So we have written in our auth also. Just try to refer to our auth. Where is our auth? Candidate profile, the features we used to have it, right? I'm unable to understand what happened to this one. Okay, in the auth controller I have written. So in the schemas we have written like this. Okay, create user schema, we have used it. And what we have did in our auth.routes.ts, so we have so here we have used it in our schema. Okay, create user schema, we have used it. Where we have used this one? Anybody remember? So in our routes only we will be using this one. Create user. Okay, so this one is sign up, sign in, auth controller or sign in. Okay, let's go to the services. Where is our services controller schema? Services. Okay, let's try to check it. Create user schema, where I have used it. Let's try to see. Okay, we have implemented it in a verify schema. Okay, I understood everything. Now I got it. Let's try to go into our code. So now we are going into a candidate profile. Let's go to the schemas. So candidate profile is equal to, so here is equal to JOI dot object. So we will be having this object. Now we need to define all those things. So how we can define all those things? Let's go to our candidate profile dot service.ts file. So here these are all the details we are having it, right? So we need to make this one as a required field. So here let's try to write it one by one. And address will be JOI dot string dot required. Okay, so this is our code which we will be having. So the same thing I will go and write for each and every one. Birth date is also important, and we can write to ISO what you can say, ISO date. So we can use this one also. And here I can use it, this one, and I can use this one, and I can use this one, and I can use this one also. That's it. So now profile create schema, this one is profile create schema. Now I need to use this one in our routes. So where I can use this one in our routes, let's go to the routes and profile route. So for the post request, so here after verify user, so you can use verify schema of, I need to provide the candidate profile create schema. That's it. So now in this verify schema, what we will try to do, here we are trying to check that if any errors are there, you are mapping the errors and all those things, you are doing it. So that's not an issue. So this is one time effect we are writing it, right? So just we need to write. So let's go here into our thing, okay? And I would be trying to create our without giving the birth date and these all things, and I will try to create it. Let's try to create it. Expect a double quote in the JSON. Okay, so let's try to remove this one. This type of things it will come. Validation error, birth date is required and gender is required. See, so we are able to get the errors. So if I try to give this one, okay, and if I try to click on this one, so we are getting this one. Okay, fine. So already we have, but for this user the candidate is there, so that's why we are getting this error. So that's not an issue. So if you want, you can delete it. So if you want to delete this candidate profile, delete this one. You don't have a permission. Okay, I think he is a 4, I think. So candidate profile deleted successfully. Now if you want to create it, you can able to create it without any problem. So candidate profile deleted successfully. So the same scenario we need to write it for the update also. So for this update, what we need to do? So the same thing will catch it, and here we will use the update schema, and this time it will be an optional, right? Optional. So these are all not required. These are all optional. So optional. So now this update schema, where we can use it in our routes. So where is our routes? Yeah, this is our routes. So where you are using this patch, and we are checking the permission. After checking the permission, you can verify the schema if you want. Okay, so here you can check the schema, update schema. That's it. So now if you try to check the output for this one, so then the update and all the things will work without any problem. So if I click on this, so first of all it will try to tell you that you don't have a permission before that. So if you want to update the profile 4, then also it will tell that you cannot read properties of null of user ID. Okay, so now here it will try to tell you. Okay, I think maybe 6 you are having, I think. Yeah, candidate profile updated successfully. So now we are able to update the details. So this is how we will be able to get it. So now successfully we have written the schema also. All those things are completed. So hope you understand about this one. I will be providing the GitHub repository URL in the description below. So if you want to refer the code, means you can check that line. And if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.